Hello and welcome. Let's talk today about workplace related stress. Stress that is related to the job. There's so many stresses that are going on right now. As I am putting this recording together, I realize that my caseload for people that are coming in and wanting counseling or coaching because of the stress that they have endured in the workplace is at a high. So I thought, let me also, share with you how to deal with the stress that is caused by work, in itself. Today, it's a mixed emotion for people. There are a lot of people that are so scared to be laid off or to lose their jobs that they go on overdrive. They're giving way more, but then they're also very anxious and very scared to when they log into the workplace or when they go into the workplace, if you're still going into the workplace, because you never know what is going to happen. You never know whether it's you next that is going to leave. And the sad thing about that is it's scary to lose the job. It's scary to also stay on the job. What do I mean by that? What's happening is if you stay on the job, you are not just staying doing the work that you've been doing. It means if they laid off 5 people and there was 10 people in the department that you are in, it means all of you now, that 5 of you that are left, are going to have to take over the rest of the work because the company still has to go on and the work still has to be done and the productivity still needs to go on. So that means you're going to be more stressed out now taking over that work that they have left. If you were to be let go, it means now you're going to be struggling trying to find how to replace the income that you need to sustain yourself and also sustain your family. So it is a moment that we really have to pay attention to how we take care of ourselves mentally. It's about our mental health. It's also about how we take care of the way that we deal with whatever life is going to be dealing us at this time. Workplace stress can also be caused by many other things, right? It could be overworking, where you are asked to stay extra hours in the job. That could be stressful. Or it could be meetings. Many companies have so many meetings, and yet during those meetings you cannot do the assignments or those things that you have on your calendar. And then after those meetings, you're supposed to still be productive and do the things that are on your calendar. So that just makes people, overwhelmed, per se. Sometimes you might be dealing with angry customers that just are not satisfied. For some reason, when we are stressed out and we come on the job, I've noticed, guess who comes on to, your calendar, or who comes on there? People that are also stressed out and they are also very angry, So be careful about your energy that you're bringing into the workplace, because you will be attracting people that also have that same energy. There may be meetings that even, you are not even a part of, that are useless to you. And I've heard people saying that I don't even know why they want me in this meeting, because it's useless. I don't even need to be there, but they want me to be there. All of these things can cause extreme stress in the workplace. In other words, it's not just the job that creates stress, it's also the way a person or you yourself respond to the pressures and demands of your workplace, which is what makes you stressed out. The way you respond or react. Let me do it this way. You're either responding or you're reacting. When you're reacting, you are overwhelmed, you have headaches, you have all the symptoms. When you respond, you take a step back. When you respond, you take a step back. And taking a step back means I have now time to reevaluate and see what is the best way for me to respond to what is being brought to me right now. Because if I want to react, then I'm going to be saying yes to everything, and I'm going to be jumping at everything, and I'm going to be continuing to be angry with everyone because I haven't even taken time to think about my responsibility and how I am responding to, each situation. So, not surprisingly, people actually respond or react in very various different ways. The way that you react or respond would depend on your personality and also the workplace culture that you're working on. So it's not just you, it's also the culture of the workplace where you are. So some of the, things that you have to be careful about is if you prolong and continue to stress and not take the time to rest, relax, and take care of that stress, you are also triggering a lot of other physical ailments that you may start to struggle with headaches. You may be even having problems with breathing. You may be having problems with sleeping. You might even develop anxiety or even upset stomach where you can eat anything, can hold anything. Those are now things that you are subjecting yourself to. Shoulder pains where your shoulder starts to ache, back pain, sometimes even your hands, your arms, and just body aches. You start to just feel like there's something that is different. And yes, that is caused by stress. And in the longer term, you're also subjecting yourself to have long term ailments like heart disease, like prolonged back pain, depression, muscle aches and pains, a weakened immune system, which many people will run to the doctor. As soon as you feel that, you run to the doctor and want to see the doctor because now, you know what, my back is aching and this is. And I do trainings. I've been doing trainings with doctors as well to teach doctors to please do not forget to ask these people a little bit about their life and stress, because many a time they are now running to the doctors, but it's actually a mental health problem that they're going through, which many people is stress that is affecting them. Stress can also affect your mind. It can actually impair or, prevent you from being able to do work. The work that you've been doing all along, you all of a sudden start to not, do the work the way that you used to. You're not able to focus. You're not able to be stable. You're not able to even wake up to go to the work. So stress increases the chance that you make mistakes because you're not thinking clearly. Constant stress can also affect your emotions and behavior. It can make you grouchy, just angry, impatient, less excited about your job, and even depressed, and not even happy when you go home. So all of those things, guess what? Stress will be the trigger for all of those things. So what can you do? Great question. Check the reality of stress being, you being stressed out for a long time, or just even experiencing stress right now. Check what's the reality that I could be stressed out, that everything that I'm doing now is probably because I'm stressed out, or everything I'm not doing now is because I'm stressed out. Because when you're in a high pressure situation, right, it's easy to just go, 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 and want to just finish the projects, want to look good, want to make sure that you protect your job, you protect your position without taking care of yourself. Examine the way that you're thinking, examine your energy, examine the way that you're showing up in the workplace, the way that you speak and talk to other people in the workplace. How are you supporting them and how are they supporting them? You want to check just to make sure that you are not subjecting yourself to even more stressful situations because of the way that you are reacting and not responding. So the first part is to check the reality of it. Ask yourself, what is stressing me out? And do I enjoy this job? Is there anything else that I can do in order for me to be comfortable coming here on the at this job? Am I getting paid enough? Is my income enough? Because sometimes, and I know we need it, but sometimes that's the thing that's at the back of your mind, but you're showing up, but you're so mad and angry that this money is not even enough for me. So put that in reality. If that's a question that you've been asking yourself, rather than continuing to just grumble and grapple and just be mad about it, do something about it. Maybe you might even need to limit your hours at this job and get another job in order for you to be in a calm situation where you're not stressed out. Maybe you might need to even take a course or two so you can be promoted right at that job. That way you can do an advanced position where maybe it's not that stressful. What is it that you need to do? But check the reality of your stress. Manage your time. Correct time and priority management can also help reduce your stress in the workplace. Start each day by making a to-do list of the tasks, the calls that you have to make, the emails that you have to write. Make a list. I always encourage people to make the list even the day before. So that's what I do even with my clients. If I look at my schedule for the next day, I preview the notes from our last session just to make sure that, I know who I'm talking to and what it is that I need to follow up with them or where we last ended. That's how my to-do list looks like. What's your to-do list? What does that look like? Prioritize the list according to the tasks that you must do. Must do. Those are the things that you want to do first. And those that need to be done, but they are not must, they can wait. If you can do them at the end of the day or take them to the next day, then that will be okay. Don't schedule too much in an 8-hour day. So manage your time and build in time for interruptions in between there. Do not make everything so tight that if this has to be done, then you have a meeting, then you have a phone call that takes a little longer, and now you're frustrated and stressed out about that. Make sure you write everything in a space where there is enough room that, okay, if I don't, at least these two things, no matter what, I need to make sure that I finish these two or I send these two emails before anything interrupts my day, because you know your day. So make room for that. Also, take a break. Take a break. I usually say to people, they say, well, in my company you can't even take a break. I said, okay, here's what you can say to yourself. Make yourself take time for a breathing break. Breathing break means you get up and you walk into the bathroom, walk outside if you can, to just get the fresh air, breath of fresh air, and 5 minutes of you walking out there. And make sure that you take 5 minutes, maybe every 2 hours, or if you are able to do it in an hour, to just take 5 minutes every hour, in every hour. But make time for breathing breaks and just take breaks. Your lunch break, many people often they skip their lunch breaks. That causes more stress. Try to take your lunch if you can, even if it's 15 minutes of lunch and your mind says that's lunchtime, then take it. Those that are working at home, if you can log out and just stay on that couch and take a nap for 20 minutes, that will go a long way. Just napping, closing your eyes, let the alarm go after 20 minutes, wash your face, powder it again. If you're going on video like I do, go on video again, and then you sit there. That would go a long way. Our bodies are so exhausted from just going with work that now the hospitals and emergency rooms are packed with people that are now going in and saying, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I've just been not feeling well. So be realistic and take a break. And also talking about being realistic, stop promising to do more than you can handle. Be polite and say, with the workload that I have, I cannot take on more at this time. It's okay to say that. And work it out with your manager, with your supervisors, work it out with your staff so that you are realistic about certain things. And I know some jobs it's really difficult to have these, but then sometimes it's better tried than us just continuing to say, not with my job, with my job you can't do this, because then when the time comes that you're starting to get sick because of the stress, there's not going to be any excuses at that time. Okay, so every day plan to spend some time resting, just resting and relaxing. I can take some water, cold water, and sit there and just rest and feel the water, drinking water. See if you can sit in a comfortable chair where you can just close your eyes and relax your muscles. Set an alarm for that. Again, 5-10 minutes is good. And then as you find a chair, see if you can focus on your breathing. And you can keep repeating one simple word aloud, silently. My word is peace. Peace. And some days I just say relax, relax. And I keep on repeating that word, relax, until my muscles are relaxed and my mind is relaxed. See if that's something that you can do, and just find your one word. Close your eyes and just relax. Another thing that you can do is try muscle relaxation. Here's what you do. Sit in a comfortable chair or lie down if you can, and also close your eyes. Starting at your head, tense your face by clenching on your teeth. Hold that clench for 5 seconds. And then relax and relax your face. Next, tense your shoulders by bringing them up to your ears. So just put your whole shoulders up to your ears. Again, hold for 5 seconds. And you can count 5 seconds right in your heart and just go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then relax. Next, you can tense your arm muscles. Hold on to your arm muscles for 5 seconds. And then release. And you can do the same for your legs and just tense your leg muscles for 5 seconds. And then release. I want to share with you again another exercise that you can do to deal with the work stress or any stress per se. Let's do a short visualization. Sit down or lie somewhere where it's comfortable and close your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes. Just close your eyes and imagine yourself in a place that you really love, that makes you so comfortable and relaxed. This may be by the water, the ocean, the mountains, the house that you grew in, your own house. Maybe there's a room in there in the own house right now that you just love to be in. Breathe slowly in and breathe out. Now imagine what you can see. What can you feel in this place that you love? What can you hear? What can you taste? And what can you smell in this special place? Breathe in and breathe out. You may open your eyes. I've given you a few relaxation exercises that you can do to relax. On this YouTube channel, I also have probably about 12 or 14 meditations, that you also can use and do. So right on my channel, you can put Dr. Stem, one word, meditations, and you'll be able to find those meditations. And if I remember where I post this, I will also put that link there. It's very important to take care of yourself and also take time to relax and just be able to teach yourself to respond to life, to respond to workplace situations, and also to relax. Do not forget that for your benefits in the workplace, if you're at work and you have a job, many companies have what we call EAP, Employee Assistance Program. Please use that, because most of the stress, relief that I see when you speak to a mental health professional about stress, you are able to also come up with strategies that are specific for your workplace or the work that you're doing right now. The exercises that I'm doing now, but you'll be able to talk about the situation and you'll be able to talk about possible ways that you can deal with those situations, and that's more helpful. So do find out what your EAP number is at your company, call that EAP number and ask to speak to a professional. If you would like to work with me and you want to know about my services, please go to my website, www.drstemi.com, and I'll see you in the next video.